Welcome to for creating custom tag. So in this case what we are trying to do is today we'll go for creating custom tag. For creating a custom tag we need to follow 4 steps. Okay. First to this there are 4 steps are there. Let us will discuss these 4 steps. First step is to first create a TLD, that is tag library descriptor file we need to create. And this particular TLD file is a XML based file which will contain the information about the tag, that means for the tag name, the name of the class, okay, which the tag will use, and the attributes of the tag if it is any. So that it will contain that particular tag. Okay, so this information will be there in the TLD file, which is purely a XML based file. So how to create that? Okay, in NetBeans let us will see that. So for that first we need to create a project. So go for this new project, go for Java web application, click on next. Let us, I am giving the name of this tag is tag demos. My tag demos is the name, and the location of that project is c:/servlet demo. I have storing this project in that location. Go for the next, and here I am selecting that is server Apache Tomcat, and I am selecting here the version as J2E 1.4. Go for the next, and here I will click on finish. So by this we are creating a simple project, and in this project the first step we are going to do, that is to create your TLD file. For that reason what we need to do is right click on the project, go for new, and here we need to go for tag library descriptor. If you are unable to get the tag library descriptor in this option, then you have to move to the other and click on there. Here you need to select web, and here also you can get something called as tag library descriptor also. Here you can see. So this particular tag library descriptor is a purely, as we have discussed, it is an XML based file which will contain the information about the tag which we are going to create. So now let us take this example. So tag library descriptor, click on next. Here the name of the tag library we need to give. I am giving that tag library name is my TLD. So this particular TLD file which will be stored into the by default location, that is webinf, in that folder called as TLDs. If you want to change, you can change, but this is the location which is by default it will get. And the prefix, if you want to change also, you can change. Maybe for this particular TLD I am taking as mine. Now you say finish. Now if you see over here the TLD file which is looking like an XML file starting with an XML version 1.0, and there are tags like tag lib version, soft name, URI, it is already there. So now what we need to do is I am removing this commented code, whatever it is there, just I am saving. So this is the TLD file it has created. That is the first step of our creation for your TLD. Next what I need to do is I need to go for second step. The second step is what you please see. This is second, to create a tag handler file. To create a tag handler file, it is a simple Java file which will be executed when the tag will execute. This particular file will inherit the class, and which is related to the tag interface like simple tag support or body tag support also. So let us will see that how that it will be there. Now here I am showing a simple class called as display date. Maybe if I am creating a tag called as display date, the name of the class can be display date here. So display date.java, which will be the class name. So the class will look like this: public class display date extend simple tag support. And here we may write the code, whatever the code you want to write, this code will write over here. So let us see that the second step we will execute in our NetBeans. So for that case what you need to do, right click on the project, new, and here you can see this tag handler. Other than that, if you are not getting here, what you have to do, the same way you have to repeat, that is, we have to go to the other, okay, then again click on the web and tag handler you can get. So here in this case, I'm just clicking the class name tag handler. Here I'm writing that display date. Now here you can select the package. Okay, the package name is P1, and here you can see, okay, you have tag support class to extend. So here we have simple tag support, body tag support. So because I am creating a very simple tag which will show the date, so for that case I am taking simple tag support. Then click on next. And here in this, okay, this is here the TLD information we need to give. Here what we need to do, whatever the TLD file which we have created, myTLD.tld, that TLD information I need to give over here, so that the TLD, okay, now whichever your tag which you are creating, for that tag, okay, this TLD will contain the information. So now, okay, this is the TLD file where this tag will be added. The name of the tag will be display date, and the tag class which is going to be executed, which is in the package P1 display date. Now you just say finish. So there are some, you can say that there are some attributes which are there. If when we add the attributes to your tag, that time we can use these attributes also. Now for now we do not require any attributes, so just say finish. Now this is actually to tell this is a tag class which are there. Some commented lines which I am removing, which is not required, so that you can remove. And here you can see I am removing the code total which are not required. And here, because I am not going for any Java IO exception, so that's why I removed the exception. And here, so this is the method, that is do tag method, where we should write the code. So within this try and catch, we need to write the code what the tag it has to be displayed. So this is about your display date tag, okay, class. Now if you see, for this display date class, already the tag information which will be added into your TLD file. You can see over that here the tag, name of the tag class, body content and tag. So this is way how it will be displayed, okay, already. So when we are adding the tag, that time only this particular, okay, tag information is added to the TLD. If this particular information, if it is not there, then okay, you cannot execute the tag. So now coming back to the display date, here what we will do, we will write the tag. So I will create, I am going to show a date, so that's why what I need to do is I need to import java.util.star, and here I'll add my date. So I'm creating a date object called as my date, and add the date, and I want to println, write down that, okay, my date dot to string, if you convert to the string. So this is the way how you can add a date. Now this will be print whenever the tag will be gets executed. Now coming to the index.jsp page, from where I will call the tag. Okay. So now this is second step we are completed. Now we'll move to the third step. Third step is insert the tag lib directive to the JSP file. So in our index.jsp we'll add the tag lib directive. And this file, why we are adding? To make the JSP file understand that the TLD file is there and the prefix whatever it is, okay, to need to add to that particular tag lib directive also. So syntax will look like this: at tag lib, then URI webinf /tld my tld.tld, because here the TLD it is there and the prefix is my. I can give any kind of prefix also here. Here we are assuming that, okay, that we have created a TLD file called as mytld.tld, and which is stored in the webinf /tld's directory, which is a by default location of that TLDs. So there, okay, we have also stored with the same name. So let us see that, okay, we are going to add this. So what I need to do, In the index.jsp, I am adding the tag lib directory, specify URI slash webinf slash tld slash mytld.tld. Then prefix, then we have to give as my. So this is way how exactly we can go for the tld file. So once we have created the tld file, okay, add it into your JSP page. Now what we need to do is we need to display the tag. So for that, what we need to do, my is the tag name, that is the fourth step which we are doing, display date. So by that we are calling the tag. So before that, to make you understand, we can write also h2. I am giving a heading calling the display date tag. So I am completing here. So that's all. So this is how to create a simple tag. Now what do we need to do? Okay, let me execute this, because the index.jsp is the first page which will be executed. Run that particular index.jsp. Here you can see calling the display date. This is a h2 tag which we have done, and here you can see that my display date, which is the tag which is displaying the current date also. So that's way how you can create, okay, the tag also. So this is way how a simple tag can be created and can be displayed to us. Thank you for seeing the video.